Let's look at the astro weather for Thursday. Now, there is some universal fuckery going on over these few days, okay? So hang in there. So the 26th, okay? So we start off with a little bit like, and this is overnight kind of energy. So you could wake up feeling very frustrated because we are kind of looking at where we need to make change, but it's really bumping up against this need for stability, all right? And so we are going to be able to sort of use our emotional state to update our kind of strict rule structure in how we're able to kind of move forward. But we will have to throw away some kind of outdated, almost victim mentality, I need somebody to do it for me, kind of logic that will need to be thrown away, okay? We'll really need to take a good look, again, having a good look at that victim mentality that we have set up as we've kind of tried to heal wounds, all right? Like the idea of not wanting to take responsibility for them and just blaming. We're really having a heavy look at that today, okay? We have got at 9:14 here, just not a great aspect, all right? It's Big Daddy Saturn, the rule structure's asking us to go with the flow, coming up against this Pluto in Capricorn in retrograde. So it's really kind of, it's a bit of a battle energy between how we update our rule structure when we still have repressed fears, when we still have behaviors we don't want. Really looking at those things in a very disciplined way, taking responsibility for them, making sure we've learned the lesson, okay? We then get to have a look at that here with a little bit of logic, really understanding what part of our hidden filing cabinets we've been keeping these fears in and how we kind of pull them out when we don't want to do something is kind of the energy of this whole aspect here. Now, we will get to be a little bit curious, be able to get a little bit of energy about taking risks in order to kind of see whether or not we can move in a certain way. Because still in that moon in Cancer, our emotional state wants to be kind of babied a little bit, wants to be nurtured a little bit, wants to be able to just like stick around and have somebody come and fix its problems. But this Jupiter situation here is making us a little bit curious and a little bit more bold and brave about doing things ourselves. Then we get this nice aspect in the evening that can be a little bit stressful because it is, you know, it's this overall kind of let's bring justice, let's balance out the scales kind of energy, really having a look at our emotional state that requires this kind of internal mothering. And so those two things really, like, if you want to be bold and brave and friendly and go out there and achieve your goals, how is this victim mentality holding you back? Okay, then that's going to take a huge fucking hit on your childhood wound of where you weren't nurtured enough, right? It's really going to be this little battle aspect of the inner baby wanting you to kind of allow it to not have to take responsibility, really coming up against how all of these old programs, these old way of seeing yourself through the eyes of a parental figure, through the eyes of an ex, how you see yourself through those things, how that inner wounded child still holds authority over your emotional reactions with people. Pretty heavy day on the having to face yourself. So good luck with that.